Round 5 of the Dexter Energy World Championship Series. We are here in London, just 6 days since the women raced in Hamburg, Germany. Emma Moffat, the current #1 ranked woman in the world, just diving in there. Looked like we might have actually had a small false start, just one athlete, so they'll likely hold them to get to the transition zone. Not too much of a surprise. That's Moffat to the left, Laura Bennett to the right, but the women in the havoc here, 15 to 30, very tightly bunched. 2 loops. They'll come up onto the pontoon. Huge crowd here in Hyde Park in London. That is Laura Bennett. Just beside her, Emma Moffat, Andrea Hewitt, Jenkins of Great Britain. Not too much of a surprise that first 4 or 5 women going back into the water. As we come towards the end of the 2-lap 1,500-meter swim, it'll be 2 U.S. athletes, Bennett, Haskins. Can they get away? There's Bennett just out of the water. Hewitt sitting in 3rd place, so a very good swim for the Kiwi as well. A large group of women heading out onto the start of this 8-lap, 40-kilometer ride. There's Laura Bennett, 4th place at the Olympic Games. She had a solid race in Hamburg. A number of the women sat out last week, and we'll see whether or not rested legs make a difference. A group of about 10 in a small breakaway, 2 U.S. athletes. Back to the chase pack. Canada's Sweetland in this bunch, Adachi as well. They did not have the swim they were looking for, and as we come towards the midpoint of the 40-kilometer ride, the lead pack is swollen to 24 women. Nicholas Spirik has gotten back up there with a couple of teammates, Melanie Anaheim and Daniela Reif. Paula Finley into this bunch as well, plus the usual suspects. There's Annabelle Luxford, teammate beside, and here's the chase pack. Sweetland, Adachi into that bunch, and here comes Lisa Norden. She really is pulling that second chase pack up. The specialized rider from Sweden has not had the swim she was looking for today, but she's done a tremendous amount of work with that powerful bike leg. As we look up to the leaders, and that is Jenkins, Annabelle Luxford just behind. As they come in for the bell lap, we will have about 1 minute and 40 to 1 minute and 50 seconds back to the chase group of athletes. Barbara Rivera's back in the chase bunch, Lisa Norden as well. A couple who stopped today, Erin Densham and Emma Snowsill, both out of the race already. And here they come, 24 women in the lead bunch. Nicholas Spirik, last year's champion in the middle. To the right, Andrea Hewitt. To the left, Emma Moffat, the #1 ranked woman in the world. They're racking the bikes. 3 loops, 10 kilometers running, very fast running expected. Paula Finley into this bunch as well. 3 of the British athletes. Jenkins expected to try to get back on the podium again. She's had 3 or 4 bronze medal performances in the last year. And here they come, chase pack. 1 minute 52 down as the runners are heading back away. Here come the chase pack off the bike. Barbara Riveros will have to try to use those incredible run legs quickly. Adachi in the chase pack as well. It's Jenkins and Spirik pushing the pace here in the early stages. You can see a group of 7 or 8 women. Kate Roberts, Paula Finley in that bunch. Hewitt just falling off the pace a bit. Laura Bennett, and as the women start to come to the mid-phase, it is Paula Finley surprising all in the red bathing suit in the middle. Jenkins and Spirik, no big surprise for those women. Moffat falling off the pace, #1 ranked woman in the world. She's got to finish in the top 10 to stay there. Jenkins sucking in the home energy. She is pushing the pace. Nicholas Spirik, the European champion, solidly in this place. She's a great sprinter. There's Andrea Hewitt, and a surprise face, Paula Finley, the winner in Monterey, 4th at the High-View Triathlon. But it's the youngster, Paula Finley, who continues to impress here. She's looked terrific over the last couple of kilometers of running. Jenkins, very improved over her mid-season fitness. But it is the Canadian, Paula Finley, first around with now less than a mile to go. She's making a break. Finley from Canada up on the toes. She is really starting to move away right now. Paula Finley, her first ever World Championship Series race. She looks over her shoulder. She is going to steal this race from 3 top 10 Olympians. Paula Finley, who was in full-time school up to February, won the World Cup race in Monterey. 4th in High-V, will steal her first ever World Championship race. What an incredible day for Canada. Paula Finley, 21 years of age, and she wins here on the course. They'll all want to win in 2 years. Finley wins in London. Second in across the line. The Swiss race coming in and just further past Jenkins, but the day belongs to Canada's Paula Finley. Well, a coming out parade for Paula Finley, the 21-year-old, winning here on a course that everyone will want to win in 2012. Her first ever World Championship Series race and a victory. As the Canadian takes the top prize from the international president. look out into the crowd and wonder what it might be like in 2 years when all the eyes of the world will be here on London. Jenkins getting another bronze, and Spirit another solid performance for last year's champion here in London. And as the day ends, it'll be Emma Moffat, still #1 ranked in the world, as she heads over to Kitzbühel, Austria for round 6.